guys. Here you go.
Nope.
What do you mean, no?
I'm not doing that again.
Oh, Jesus.
I've done that countless times, and they were countless too many. I'm out.
All right, I guess I'm filling in.
You're roping me into this.
Row.
I'll drink real bourbon.
Skettios. Welcome back to Bourbon Theory. I'm Megan.
I'm Josh, and as you can see, Dad did not want to be a part of this video.
I'm Bill. I'm not in on this one.
And I don't blame him. He got up to say that and almost fell, so we might need to keep an eye on him there. But honey, you tried this a long time ago, and you loved it, but you forgot all about it, apparently. So we're going to do it again, because Dad doesn't want to, and I don't blame him. So
French Lick, Indiana.
Yeah, Spirits of the French Lick. This is the Morning Glory. This is a Kasha bourbon. Let me roll through the mash bill here. So we're
just going to say it smells really good already, so I'm very excited.
We're at 66% corn, 12% rye, 16% Kasha, 2% buckwheat, and 4% malt. It doesn't specify what malt, it just says malt. I'm going to assume malted barley. This is a bottled in bond, so it's 100 proof and at least 4 years old. And
Kasha is that purple thing?
Kasha is the little purple flowering grain. I did some research into it when I originally bought this bottle, and actually when I bought this bottle, I bought it at a ABC store, and it was listed for like $50, and I was like, for a silly video, try something totally new, that's worth it. Went to go ring it up, $32. So
even better.
Even better. So now you probably can't even see how much of this is in my glass, but I have already formed my opinion on this. So I don't know when this is coming out, but we did a Battle of the Bondeds, and this made an appearance, much to Bill's chagrin, and it was an F for both of us.
It kind of gives me hope because usually my palate is opposite.
Yeah.
But, I've been trying some different things. I might be opening my mind. So, who knows?
If you think this is trash, I'm going to be so proud of you.
But what if I don't?
To each their own.
Okay.
All right, our camera battery is running a little bit low now. Okay. We got about 20%, so can't make it go too long. And to be honest, I'm going to be happy about that. Clink to Dad off camera. Clink to Megan here. Malt. Chocolate, floral.
Yeah, the floral note is pretty strong. It's, I like that kind of smell, taste, depending on how it's mixed. But yeah, it smells delightful. I'm excited.
Me, not so much. Now, before we get into our sips here, guys, now is the perfect time for you to take a little bit of your time, and by a little I mean 30 seconds or less, and hit that subscribe button if you have not already. We would greatly appreciate it. It means more than you know. If you enjoy us, if you enjoy having my fiance Megan here on screen with us, hit the like button. Let her know that you want to see more of her. And for you perverts out there, I'm a gun owner and I will kill you.
It's no Cleveland showing.
Keep that in mind. All right.
Tobacco, a lot of acreage, and bags of limes.
I hope you heard him. We know how to hide a body. All right, hon, let's get into this.
We haven't been watching Dexter at all. Okay.
Do I have to do this? I'm going to do it.
Ooh. Wow. That is like floral, but then in the back, it's like a cinnamony.
There's a little bit of cinnamon spice. For me, what I get mostly is like a chocolate malt milkshake, like the classic old school. That's what I get. It's drying on the finish. Let me just get through my stuff, and then you can talk about all the things you like about it, because I have nothing good to say about this.
I'm gonna add some water.
Chocolatey, floral. There's just something about that. Like a malt flavor, I don't mind a malt. I actually kind of enjoy a malt, like a malt ball, like a Whopper, cover that thing in chocolate. Like I'm about it, I don't mind it. Something about this, there's a little weird almost sickly sweet flavor that goes into it that I'm really not a fan of.
I mean, with that water, I can smell more of the malty. And then as it sat here, I can kind of taste that chocolate going down the back. But, I mean, I can see where you'd be turned off. The floral is a little strong. I mean, but I think it's well balanced. It's not very spice forward for me.
It's not.
I mean, and it's smooth, and it's lingering a little bit in the back, not heavily, but I mean, I really like it. I like it a lot.
Well, I poured you a little heavier because I knew you would like it. So I don't want to have this thing go on for too long because, frankly, I don't plan on taking another sip. And
But you have to try it with water to see if it changes anything.
I've already done it. As a matter of fact, I did that 3 days ago, so I don't need to do it again.
3 days ago. Where was
Yes.
I?
You were working.
Oh, yeah,
You
I
poor
forgot.
thing.
On Christmas Eve.
Yeah. So I have my rating ready. Megan, do you have yours?
You can say it. I'm going to take another sip.
All right, guys. I am not a malt fan. I am not the biggest fan of floral. I don't mind a little bit of a floral so long as it's tertiary. I don't want that to be primary. I don't want it to be secondary. But if I can pick up a little hint of it, I don't mind it. But this is malt, chocolate, floral, and like just the hint of spice. So for me, like only a few bottles have got on this channel, it is an F.
No, not that bad.
It's an F.
All right, well, for the reasons he stated, I'm not a malt fan either. And for me, it's not that strong of a flavor. And I don't know if it's just the way I've had malt before in the past, like in chocolate milkshakes, because I love chocolate, don't get me wrong, but you put that malt in there, that's over. But I can definitely, the floral is the first sip, that first hit you get is floral.
Yes.
But in the back, you start to get a little bit of the spice and that chocolatey, and it doesn't linger very much. I can't find a lot wrong with it. Is it going to be like an A for me? No, but B plus. I like that better without the water.
I was fully expecting an A.
I don't know if I could give anything
top.
an A just yet because
You can always revise your
I'm
ratings.
very new to tasting things, and
So-
I'm reserving my.
So a little bit of the behind the scenes look of how I rate things when I'm thinking them through in my head is I compare it to the closest thing I can and then kind of get myself a feeling. So like OFO 1924, that's a B plus pour. It's really good. We put that in our top 10. We put it up in the ranking for our top 5 bourbons of the year. It didn't make the cut because there were better things. And as we tried those other things, I slowly began to push it further and further back. And that probably, I don't know how many we put up there, 9 or 10 of them. That would have been 9th or 10th. Not that it's a bad bottle, just that it's not as good as others. So it's okay for you to rate this higher. Because for me, Eagle Rare, I gave it an A minus forever. Because that was the bourbon that I went to. That was my favorite. Yeah. I knew that if I wanted to pour something, I probably wanted Eagle Rare because I knew what I was getting. And at the time, when I was doing that, it was like an A. It was an A minus. It was in that range. Now, it's more of a B because I've just experienced things that are better. So it's okay if you give this thing an A.
The more it lingers, the more I want to. But like you said, you compare it to things, and I don't feel like I've had anything that's florally. I've had like some earthy, like herbaceous type things, but that's...
Herbaceous.
Yeah, herby.
Josh is getting an education.
I got some big words in here, okay? No, I
think the audience knows that my vocabulary is just fine. I don't always use every word correctly in the right context, but you know.
But he liked English and he was good at it, so, you know.
She gonna learn me good, guys.
Yeah, this good old
Shout out to
Southern
you,
boy.
Louisiana folks.
I don't know, if you could find another florally bourbon
we can
that I
do that.
could compare it to,
We could do that.
I mean, then maybe I can be more confident in it. But the longer it sits, yeah, I mean, I could see this definitely being an A for me. But right now, because I feel like I haven't tasted anything like it, it's still high on my rating list, but I can't push it over the edge. But
So
it's teetering.
Your-
You know, when the
your beat-
teacher, you're on that line, and they just give you that little extra boost. Like,
you teacher's pet.
I mean, I was a people pleaser, so it works. If it's, you gotta accept the
So
facts.
you're sticking with B+.
Plus, yes.
Okay. In our world, that's an A-.
See?
So I think that's it for us, folks. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Thank you.
I expected to not enjoy it, and boy, was I right. So
But it's from Indiana, too, and I'm from Indiana, so I know I have good taste.
you gotta support your. Well, we gotta
Hometown
we gotta have you
corn.
try some hard truth then, and we'll really develop your palate then. So, guys, thank you so much for being here with us. Would you like to hit Dad's outro, or do you want to hit mine?
I like yours.
All right. So, guys, just like bourbon, our videos get better with time.
And as always, take care of yourself.